Guys, I want to show you guys a few things here. I want you guys to take notes of some things on the volatility market. As you can see here, I deposited $94 into this account. This is a very recent trading account. It's a recent account I traded with, so as you can see, I deposited $94. When I started the trade at first, as you can see, I made losses. You see, you can see the date right here, and that's this month. As you can see, I made losses here, while you can see going down, you can see profits and profit and profit. You can see my loss here again. Go down, you can see losses here again. Go down, go down, go down. You can see there's a loss. Here's a loss, another one. Yeah, losses again. You can see here I made a withdrawal, $40, and I made a loss after that withdrawal. You can see losses. Let's keep going, let's keep going. You can see another loss here. Yeah, I made a withdrawal of $30. You can see losses, you can see losses. So let me keep showing you guys to get to the end of this. You can see a loss right here. You can see I withdrew another $30. You can see all these losses I made right here. These are huge losses I made right here. You can see this place, a very huge loss right after I withdrew this $30. You can see the date, still this month. You can see a huge loss. You keep going, keep going, keep going. You can see another huge loss here, right here. Take note of the lot sizes I'm using. As you can see, this is actually the smallest lot size to tell you how far this market went. I just had to close them in the losses. It wasn't reversing, so I had to close them. You see this loss right here? This is also a small lot size for volatility 75 1 second index. Let's see, you can see loss here and here. Here we go. I made a mistake, entered a very huge lot size. I had to close it immediately. That's why you see this loss right here, and followed by more losses. Okay, let's keep going, let's keep going. You see here I withdrew $200 profit. I withdrew it, and after that another loss and more losses right here, and another huge losses right here. Okay, you keep going, you keep going. You see another huge loss again. You see not that huge, but it's a loss right there. You keep going, you see losses here again. Okay, you see another losses here. You see loss here again, loss here. I think those are the last of the losses I made. You can see the withdrawal, $50. And we come to the highest withdrawal, which I emptied the whole account with $8,000. You can see here, withdrawal. And then I made I actually left like $1 in this account, and I tried to raise the dollar and I couldn't. I just lost it. So yeah, you can see this account initially I deposited $94 and I started a trade. As you can see, I started a trade, and you can see the profit margin. You can see how much I withdraw, how much I made from a $94 account. If you take out this $94 from this 1350, that should be $1,255 you're seeing right here. So now I want to explain something to you guys, because now this wasn't something I just did in a day or two or even in a week. No, I think this took me about 2 weeks or so, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so, 2 weeks I think. Now if you can consistently if you can actually make this in an account, you can actually make thousands of dollars. This requires patience. As you can see, this take patience. Like, you have to be patient. Actually, you have to be very, very patient in the forex in the market, in the forex market. Let's just say forex market. These are actually synthetic indices. You can see it's a live account. You can see Gabriel right there, the live server. You can see it's a live account. There are no hidden stuffs here. You see, I told you guys, I put a lot of videos on this my channel. Those videos are priceless. Seriously, they are priceless. You can see this is a head and shoulder pattern. I've put this pattern on my channel already. Look at it, look at it. Very easy. Okay, look at it, look at it. A very perfect head and shoulders pattern. You see it right here. Very perfect head and shoulders pattern for the volatility 75 seconds index. The market it's not that hard if you know what you're doing. You see, this hard to return here. This is actually the right place to enter this market. Then you set your stop loss somewhere around here. Okay, anytime you want to enter a head and shoulder pattern market, always make sure once you've seen the right the left shoulder formed, then the head, and the right one is about to form, take note of this point, this line here, this trend line here. You see, it was broken and it came right back in. So you have to mark this point, this area where it broke out and came back in. Okay, you can see it was actually still maintaining the trend line. That was what sent it way back, thereby completing the left and the right shoulders. This pattern, these are all on my channel. Okay, you guys, what I will advise you guys to do is don't pay attention to so much videos on this YouTube platform. A lot of people, they do videos that will, you know, corrupt your mind, scatter your mind. Their strategies, they tell you to, you know, use they tell you to use indicators, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I don't use indicators. No, I don't use indicators. I just get my patterns, like the heads and shoulders. They're my resistance points, my support point, resistance area, support areas, and all that, blah blah blah. Please, one thing I will tell you again and again, like I said, be patient. If you are patient enough, there's a video I did on this channel as well, how I raised $50, sorry, $20 to $500, $20 to $500. This is more than 1,000% of this account. You can see this is more than 1,000% of this I made in this account in the space of about 2 weeks or so. You can calculate the weeks. Look at it. Look at when I started trading it. You can look at when I started trading down to when I finished trading. Went down to when I finished trading right here, where we do everything. Okay, I will do everything, and I'm gonna do another one. So guys, it's not about, you know, putting big money in the trade. It's not about doing that. This is actually huge. If you're in Nigeria and you see and you deposited $94, $94 is now up to, that should be 54,000 something or so, or 55k or so. You deposit 55k in your trade, let's say 55k, and you make 500, what am I saying, you make over about 6 to almost 700,000. That is way so much profit you made. You invested 55k in a business. Let's say you invest 55k in a business and you make 700 and something thousand from that business. That is excess gain you made from that business in just the space of 2 weeks. Now if you can keep it up, definitely you will make more than that in a month. All you see, whenever I see a loss, one thing I will always tell you guys is this: don't let your account get blown. Don't let it. No matter how small you are seeing your remaining balance, close the losses. Take a break for that day. Don't trade throughout that day. Don't trade throughout that day. Take a break throughout the whole day. Don't trade throughout that day. If you start trade the next day and you see that you're still unstable, don't trade throughout that next day. You wait till the following day before you trade. You see, the mind is a very, tricky place. The mind is a powerful place actually. If your mind is troubled, there's nothing on this earth that will make you trade perfect. You have to settle your head first before you go into trade. You don't trade with a troubled mind, you see, or with a mind that I want to make it so much this night, I want to just blow out, I just want to be rich. No, you're gonna fail, you're gonna lose. You see, I don't trade with such mindset. That's why you see me closing all these losses. You see this is the biggest loss I actually made. You can see right here. That's what, if you calculate was here, it's almost about 200 and something dollars. I remember that day, 200 and something dollars in loss for a small account. You can see that's to tell you I made so much profit already. Then a day came where I just lost it all. Like, I lost all the profit I made. For like, it took me days to gather it up, and it took me just one day to make the loss. You can see I just had to close them. But after I closed them, I didn't I did not allow it to weigh me down. I just had to pick up the next day, start from $1 profit. Then I went to $6, 666, 211. You see, it kept going and going. Though that next day I was making such profits, I didn't actually I did not say I want to make back what I lost. No, I did not say that. I did not say I want to make back what I lost by force. I have to make it back. No, I did not do that. I just made a little and left. You see, for you, please, if you make such losses in that day, don't trade for that day. Okay, don't trade for that day. For me, most times I do trade, but a lot of times I don't. Once I've make a little recovery or so, I rest till the next day. You don't have to recover all your loss back that same day. That is wrong. You're gonna lose it all. Okay, so you can see, even the next day I still made another loss, but it didn't stop me. I kept going and going and going and going and going. So guys, please, you can see I made a huge loss here again, and I waited till the next day before I entered the trade again to start all over. Even that next day I still made losses, but it didn't stop me. I kept on going. So guys, I hope you've you heard all I said, and please try to take my advice. Don't rush. Focus, and try not to use indicators when trading, please. It destroys your strategies. Try to come up with strategies of chart patterns, support and resistance, trend line points, draw trend lines, know how the market is moving, know your highs and your lows and all that. Just get to learn that instead of looking for an indicator that's going to make it easy for you. No, there's no easy shortcut in trading. Okay, you see where at this point that this market is right now. I can boldly tell you that this market is going to go up to maybe about this point. If it doesn't break this point, it's going to fall back down, or it's going to test this point. Why did I say that? You can see the market is already reacting to a strong support area right here. You can see it's almost like a trend line if you draw it out. If you draw this out, you can see it's almost like it broke a trend line. Let's look that on another time frame and see it clearly. You can see it's acting like it broke it, but this is like a false breakout. Okay, it can either be a false breakout, or it will be that it has actually broken, and then it's gonna keep selling way down. Then it's gonna keep coming down somewhere here. So guys, I hope you guys have heard. See you guys on my next video. So see you guys later. Bye.